I'm appalled, as all British Columbians are, with the escalation of gang violence in the Lower Mainland and indeed across British Columbia in urban centres.
Premier John Horgan underlining the severity of continuing gang-related violence in the province.
We need to make sure that we're focused like a laser on addressing the criminality here.
Part of the work that goes into addressing that criminality has always involved education and prevention in schools. But in late April, the Vancouver School Board voted to end their 50-year-old school liaison officer program. Many in policing find that disappointing, and now the province finds itself in this moment of heightened gang violence.
It's completely vital for kids to get the appropriate information about the dangers of gangs, how they will come and recruit you without you even knowing.
Retired VPD Detective Doug Spencer is worried we'll see the kind of violence he saw when Vancouver's school liaison officer program was stopped briefly in the late 90s.
Over the next 2 or 3 years, what resulted in the kids recruited out of Vancouver schools is that I attended so many funerals I can't even tell you.
In a statement, Vancouver school trustee Carmen Cho says the board recognizes that there is work to be done and we will establish communication protocols and points of contact in the event of school emergencies, lockdowns, critical incidents, and violent threat risk assessments. Gang deterrence continues to be of utmost importance, and trustees with staff will be engaging with police services, community groups, and other resources in the coming months.
The everyday goings on at a school, to not have an officer there to deal with all of that stuff. There's, kids that are suicidal. There's kids stuck on drugs. You got all this stuff going on where police are there as a resource to direct them towards the professionals and the healthcare workers and the social workers they need. And that's gone.
Meanwhile, in Surrey, the Safe Schools program has a number of different staff to support youth, and RCMP officers are not stationed at any schools.
So when we talk about our response, our Safe Schools response in Surrey, certainly the RCMP play a valuable role in it, but they're not the only piece. In fact, the only people that we have stationed in every secondary school are Safe School staff, and they're more aligned along the skill set of a youth care worker.
Rob Ray says no matter who a young person works with, the important thing is they have a strong mentor available to them.
When we talk about young people, and a lot of these people that are involved in gang violence, I've seen them grow up since they're 10 or 12 years old. If you had a healthy role model, a mentor that was there to say, whoa, I don't know what you're up to there, you might want to reconsider that, I bet you, and I know a lot of young people would say, I think you're right.
In Vancouver, Kier Junos, City News.